Welcome to the Success Mindset Podcast, where we empower you to unlock your full potential and achieve greatness. Join us as we explore the transformative power of your mindset and uncover the strategies that will help you conquer your goals and create the life that you've always dreamed of. So buckle up, get inspired, and let's dive into today's episode. Welcome to this week's episode of the Success Mindset Podcast. Today we're diving into an essential transformative skill for leaders, managing stress through mindful practices. As demands continue to grow, stress can feel like an ever-present companion. But here's the good news. We have the power to transform stress from a roadblock into a tool for growth. And so this episode is going to explore how a few minutes of daily mindfulness can create ripple effects, transforming your approach to leadership and boosting your team's well-being. Expect to leave with actionable insights that can reduce stress, sharpen your focus, and elevate your leadership presence. Let's jump in and get inspired. The core idea today revolves around mindful practices, simple intentional actions that ground us in the present moment. Research has shown that mindfulness can dramatically reduce anxiety, enhance focus, and promote more compassionate leadership. For instance, practicing mindful listening helps leaders fully engage in their teams, leading to clearer communication and deeper connections. We're going to discuss how just a few minutes of daily mindfulness can set off positive ripple effects, impacting not only your performance, but also your entire team's energy. Think of mindfulness as a reset button for your mind, a way to tackle challenges with calm and clarity. Let's draw wisdom from some of the world's foremost experts on mindfulness. Dr. Jon Kabat-Zinn, who developed mindfulness-based stress reduction, famously said, "You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf." And so this quote perfectly captures the essence of today's discussion. Stress will always be there, but your response is key. Tony Robbins, another master of peak performance, emphasizes breathwork to manage energy and emotions. He explains that breath control isn't just calming, but it's also energizing, allowing leaders to think and act with greater clarity. Jack Kornfield, a meditation teacher, he underscores the power of the pause, teaching us that small moments of stillness can provide profound clarity and insight. So these techniques are practical, they're accessible, and they're used by some of the top leaders across the world to stay centered under pressure. Consider Arianna Huffington, the founder of Thrive Global, who turned her company's culture around after experiencing a health crisis due to stress. She introduced meditation rooms and wellness breaks, witnessing a substantial rise in productivity and a happier, healthier workforce. Her story exemplifies the transformative impact of prioritizing mental well-being. Another powerful example is Mark Benioff, the CEO of Salesforce, who practices daily meditation and has created mindful spaces at Salesforce offices. Benioff actually credits mindfulness with helping him lead with greater vision and empathy, directly contributing to Salesforce thriving cultures. These leaders prove that mindfulness is more than a wellness practice. It's a strategy for sustainable success. One memorable case study involves a tech startup that struggled with high turnover rates driven by stress and burnout. By introducing mindfulness training and guided meditation sessions, they saw a 30% decrease in employee stress levels and a marked improvement in team morale. Another case involves a healthcare organization that taught mindful breathing and visualization techniques to its staff. The results were astounding. Not only did absenteeism rates drop, but team cohesion and problem-solving abilities also improved significantly. So these stories highlight how mindfulness can directly impact organizational performance and employee well-being. How did just a few minutes of mindfulness create such profound ripple effects? It starts with simple, consistent practices. When leaders take time to ground themselves, they set the tone for the entire team. Picture beginning your day with a brief breathing exercise or a mindful reflection. This small act can reduce emotional reactivity, improve decision-making, and increase your capacity for empathy. These positive shifts cascade throughout our interactions and environment, creating a more cohesive, resilient team. Mindfulness isn't just personal, it's a strategic tool that benefits everyone that you lead. Building a mindful culture doesn't have to be complicated. Start with small practices like encouraging a 1-minute mindfulness break before meetings or hosting guided meditation sessions during high stress periods. Leaders should model these behaviors, showing that taking time to reset is both acceptable and effective. Implement mindfulness challenges to inspire teams to practice together, creating a supportive atmosphere. These actions, they not only reduce stress, but they also foster deeper trust, improve collaboration, and a stronger sense of community within your organization. Mindfulness is most effective when combined with skills like active listening and emotional regulation and strategic patience. For example, mindful listening transforms conversations into meaningful exchanges where every team member feels heard. Emotional regulation helps leaders maintain composure and make better decisions, even in high-pressure situations. And strategic patience allows you to approach problems thoughtfully rather than reacting impulsively. Are you ready to go even further? Let's discuss advanced mindfulness techniques. Guided visualization, for example, is excellent for goal setting and achieving clarity of purpose. Progressive muscle relaxation can alleviate physical tension, making you more resilient during demanding days. So we'll also touch on integrating mindfulness into your strategic planning processes. Imagine bringing a mindful approach to your biggest challenges, leading to more thoughtful and innovative solutions. These strategies aren't just about stress relief, they're about performing at your peak. You ready for some take-home tricks? This week, start your meetings with a 2-minute mindfulness pause and observe the shift in energy and focus. And then you can also each day identify and share 3 positive observations about your team or your work environment. It's a game changer for morale. When faced with stressful situations, practice reframing it as an opportunity to demonstrate resilience and leadership. And also spend 15 minutes each day exploring a new mindfulness or leadership concept. Jot down ways to apply it to your role. And then finally, schedule mindful breaks during your workday, whether it's a brief walk or deep breathing or a moment to reset to maintain high energy and focus. All right, so in today's episode, we uncover the power of mindful practices to transform stress into a tool for leadership success. By investing a few minutes each day in mindfulness, you can actually create ripple effects that lead to greater clarity, empathy, and resilience. Remember, it's about small, consistent changes that have a lasting impact. Next week, we're going to explore adopting a high-performance mindset, where we're going to share powerful strategies to consistently operate at your best. It's going to be packed with actionable insights, so don't miss it. Stress may be a fact of life, but with mindful practices, you hold the power to transform it. Keep investing in your growth. Stay centered and lead with purpose. You got this. Keep thriving, and I'll see you next week. Thank you for joining us on another enlightening episode of the Success Mindset Podcast. Remember, you have the power to shape your destiny and create the life that you desire. If you're ready to take action, subscribe to the podcast and never miss an episode. Share it with your friends and your family and help us build a community of like-minded individuals striving for success. Until next time, stay motivated, keep learning, and let's continue to achieve greatness together.